Hello, friends, and welcome to TroytlePower Presents Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. I'm your host, TroytlePower. This is a podcast where we play games in a powerful way. And we're going to play a game called Thunder Kid, Hunt for the Robot Emperor, excuse me. That looks to me, it's the year 2001X. In the wake of the US-Canada War. Wait, hang on. I just remembered something I was going to fix. Ah, bugger it. It doesn't matter. In the wake of the US-Canada War, a rogue AI led a robot rebellion which took control of a chunk of North America. Naturally. Of course it did. Declaring himself Robot Emperor, the robot AI began leading a campaign of conquest, expanding the reach of his robot empire. However, humanity has a secret weapon. Thunder Kid was trained from a young age to be a hero for the modern world. Cybernetically enhanced, this champion of justice is sent on a mission to halt the abominations of the robot empire and his robot royalty. Ambitions, excuse me, not abominations. I was like, man, that's spelled weird. It's because that was not what I thought. Oh, okay, I have more control over this than I thought. So, the view is, think of an endless runner, but made of like a voxel world. Like it's not an endless runner. It's a shooter, but I'm controlling a guy, and there's basically 3 lanes of stuff. So like there's blocks ahead of me, and there's platforms I can jump on, and of course robots. Oh, I got shot. Okay. I assumed this was like an auto runner when I saw the screenshots for it, and you were trying to like deal with these enemies as they came at you. That's not the case at all. It's just this is neater than I expected it to be, because what it makes me think of is I was joking before I started this over on Twitch. I was saying Contra will play. I was trying to figure out what to play, and I said, oh, well, we'll check out Thunder Kid because I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But this actually feels kind of like if you like expanded Contra out to be 3 lanes of side-scrolling action, not like a full 3D game like they did with Contra Rogue Forces. Is that what that game's called? Which I played. Hey, you can find a podcast episode way back in the TroytlePower Presents Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower Archives of me playing that Contra game, which is not very good, either as a Contra game or I think really just as a video game. This kind of feels like taking Contra into a very, very silly version of 3D shooter. In a way that I kind of like. So far, I've had 2 kinds of enemies. There's these chubbly purple guys who just shoot a single blast every few seconds. And then there's like little drone-looking guys who jump up in the air and then shoot a spread blast when they land. Stepping into another hallway. The camera always stays right behind my character's back. Well, relatively right behind. They're like, my character can move left and the camera moves less. Anyway, the camera's behind my back, and I can jump and shoot. And that's it. This has a similar aesthetic to, I believe it was Breakneck City, which I think was the same publisher, but not the same developer as this game. But that game, I really didn't like how that one actually felt. This game feels pretty good. And I like this aesthetic of like low poly, flat shading, relatively flat shading. Okay, into the next room. I don't actually need to kill that guy. Oh, I got shot again. Already down to 2 health. No. Oh, that looks like a boss up there, doesn't it? Yeah, there's like a helicopter up some stairs that I think I need to kill. I don't think it's optional, because I was gonna say I could just walk under this and avoid him entirely. The trick is that I have to avoid the bullets flying at me from the purple chubbly guy while jumping to shoot him. For some reason, I just regained health. I honestly have no idea why. Okay, so the helicopter's bullets go in kind of a sine wave pattern. So I have to time when I can... There we go. Ow. When I can get shots off without getting hit. Okay. Jump across an opening. Okay, this time there's a chubby boy on a moving platform. That was a little bit expected. Okay, jump onto the moving platform. Oof. That was kind of tough. That was a kind of a tough little platforming challenge. I liked it. And then picking up a gold coin. That looks like that was probably a secret. So that's what I got for destroying the helicopter guy, was I was able to get to that platform where a gold coin was at. Okay, there's a guy here who rolls big pipes very quickly down the hallway, so I have to jump over them. Jump too early that time. Okay, I got killed by the big pipes. Does that mean I lose my coin? Oh, I lost my coin. Okay, get that back. I hope that there are abilities later on that increase my rate of fire, because it does feel like it fires just a tad slower than it seems like it should. However, I've just realized I can hold down the shoot button, which doesn't necessarily shoot any faster than tapping the button does, but is much easier to do. So that's what I will be doing for the rest of my time with this game, because every game should have that option. Okay, when you're trying to jump and shoot a person on a platform above you, just holding the button down does not work quite as well, because it means that you are likely to not get a shot off right when you are at their elevation. Okay, so there's a reason not to hold the button down. Oh, that was not good. Dang it, killed by the helicopter. Okay. Ooh, that looks like a health pickup. We don't need right now. But it's exciting nonetheless. Must be how I regained health that one time. Yeah, I can't even pick this up right now. Right? So there's no like points or anything that it's showing me. So there are some enemies who aren't really directly in the path of where I need to get to. And I don't think there's any any advantage to me taking the time to attack them. So I'm gonna try and be a little more focused. Okay. Killed by the helicopter again. This helicopter is the bane of my existence. Okay. I kind of like the very minimalistic soundtrack too. This game kind of rules. I'm very into it. Helicopter destroyed. I'm at 3 health. Okay. There's the guy on the moving platform. Jump onto the moving platform. Jump off the moving platform. Nice, nice, nice. Oh my gosh, the coin is transparent. Okay, but then the coin marker that I have lit up when I picked it up. So I don't know if I needed to go up there and pick up that coin again. I'm gonna assume that I did, because otherwise I'll feel like I just wasted a lot of time when I could have gone a much easier route. Okay, I'm shooting the boy with the rolling pins. Beat him. Got some health, and there's the level complete. Alright, next level. You know what? This might be the same developer, actually, as Breakneck City, or they're using like the same dev kit or something, because I'm pretty sure that the loading screen is the same font that Breakneck City used. And like I said, the aesthetic is definitely similar between the two. That's going to require some investigation. There's several chunky purple guys, but these ones walk around and shoot, so they move left and right and then shoot. Which makes them a little less predictable. Well, I mean, it's still fairly predictable, but you have to think a little bit more about what you're predicting. That was bad words. What is in here? There's an area to my right that has coin in it, but it's all blocked off with like do not enter symbols. Okay, we'll investigate that after I deal... Oh, I landed on spikes. Spikes are insta-death. Okay, so that section where I just died had one of the rolling pin guys, but at the end of a hallway full of spike pits. So I have to, like, get to him while avoiding falling into spikes. Oh, wait, is that a whole optional area? Let's go down here to the right. As the guy throws grenades. Ah, this is where that coin was. So that's just a one-way door. Got the coin. Okay. Now, Spike Boy. Or Rolling Pin Boy, rather. Spike traps. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we beat him. Level complete. And a garage door opened up at the end of that level. Oh, this is totally the boss, the Boxer Baron. What's this? A puny human thinks they can attach some robot parts and take on the Boxer Baron. Well, put up your dukes. Let's see how tough you really are. Oh, he just punched me. Okay. So he shoots out a punch, and the punch has guns on it. So the punch comes straight ahead, but then it shoots bullets to the left and right as it goes out and comes back in. Oh, now he put out 2 punches, and they made a big AoE attacks on the floor. This is totally the same devs as Breakneck City. It's gotta be, because I've seen some of these visual effects before. Okay, I got him to about halfway that time. Okay, what's this? A human blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know what your game is now, Boxer Baron. You ain't got a chance. Dodge your AoE attacks like nobody's business. Oh. Okay. Okay, now he's shooting lasers as he punches. And as he does AoE attacks. Okay, I died. I got him down slightly lower that time. Okay, I got shot. Woo! It's hard, because, like, to dodge his attacks, you kind of need to keep moving, but you only shoot straight ahead of you, so staying moving means that you're not hitting him. Dang it. I think that was even a little bit lower. I think we're making progress, but... Got hit by the AoE attack that time. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the worst one yet. That's absolutely the worst I've done. Nope. This guy's a real jerk. Oh no. Okay. Things are not going spectacularly. Okay, doing decent. Haven't been hit yet. Kind of afraid to acknowledge that fact. Okay, got hit twice, got hit 3 times. Okay, I'll pay on the alley twice. Okay, there's the 3rd. And I'm now dead. Kind of dedicated to it now. Yeah, we beat him. All right. Now we're in a woods level. Yeah. This game's fun. I'm delightfully charmed. Okay. Is it checkpoint? I'm just seeing if I can kind of just keep running through this level and like not engage with stopping and shooting people. Oh man, we're on like we're on branches in the trees, so we're on like an elevated path, and there's a whole thing below us. Okay, I died. Let me look up real quick. I want to see if this is in fact Switch Thunder Kid. Thunder Kid and the Robot Emperor. The Hunt for the Robot Emperor. This game is... Come on, Switch website. Wow. Switch website's running real slow for me right now. This is an $8 game. Publisher East Asia Soft. It doesn't say who the developer is. Okay, developers Renegade Sector Games. And I bet if I look up Breakneck City is Renegade Sector Games. Yeah. So Breakneck City was originally released in 2020. This was originally released in 2018. I like this a lot more than Breakneck City. But it definitely has that similar art style. Let's go look at what they've got on Twitter, or on Steam. They've got, Breakneck City, Ninja Outbreak, a Diorama Dungeon Crawl, Escape from Terror City, Cold Vengeance, Kill the Super Weapon, and All Would Cry Beware, Venusian Vengeance, Reavers of New Rome, Space Captain McElry, looks like that's a series, Thunder Kid 2 Null Mission, and then the original Thunder Kid, which is what I'm playing. This feels fun. I really like the aesthetic that the studio has. It definitely feels, these feel like budget titles, but like I said, this game's $8 on Switch. It is a budget title. So there's nothing wrong with it feeling like a bit of a budget title, because it is a bit of a budget title. And you know what? It's real fun. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And it plays really smooth. That was my problem with Breakneck City, is there was a lot of things about Breakneck City that just didn't feel like they worked the way that they seemed like the developer probably was intending them to work. And this feels good. I just got another gold coin at the end of the level. This just feels good to play. I really enjoy Thunder Kid. Yeah. Oops, I fell on some spikes. Thunder Kid is a solid recommend from Troy if you are looking for a shooter platformer that kind of feels like Contra, but 3D, but only minimalistically 3D, because there's basically it's basically 2D 3 times rather than full on like a full 3D experience. It's just like a 2D game with 3 lanes. Okay, maybe this has this. Oh, I just fell on some spikes. This next section has like a moving platform going forward and backwards that I have to jump on, and then from that jump onto some moving platforms left and right. So it's like the game is trying to give me grief by saying like, hey, you know how you just said like not full on 3D? Well, here's like a proper 3D platforming challenge, and you know what? Fair enough, game, you're right. Oh, I fell in some spikes again. Until next time, friends, tap in, hope for the best.